pledge for you? Another round of ale, perhaps? Or perhaps the stew tempts you further?
No, dear innkeeper. We are content for now, thanks to your fine hospitality.
Indeed, Martha. This inn is a haven. Much needed after the dusty roads we've traveled the last fortnight.
Well, flattery like that might earn you two another round of ale on the house. But tell me, what brings such fine gentlemen such as yourselves to our humble village?
We're here for a wedding, madam. The bridegroom, you see, is... I think you can tell he's our cousin.
And quite the fool, truth be told, Mr. Bartleby. But that's family for you.
Oh, weddings. They always bring about just brightest stories. I imagine that there'll be enough tales told around their songs to keep them warm for weeks.
Speaking of tales, Martha, perhaps we might regale you with one just to pass the time. It's a tale of love.
Love. And ambition.
Oh, and don't leave out the hopes dashed by greed and death, Mr. Bertram.
And the fateful transaction that leads to it all.
But with a lower quality of clientele and outbreaks and harlots frequented this Lincoln Inn to properly feel a Hogarth and Grey Bay.
Well, breaks in harlots. Do tell. I've met with all the guests and the feast is set, so I might as well hear your yarn.
There was a ship and a storm.
Bartleby, for shame. Is that any way to open up a tale? A tale such as this requires vivid imagery. It requires showmanship.
You do have a flair for the theatricals, Bartleby.
Well then, Mr. Bartleby, please tell me, what sort of ancient mariner should I imagine?
Picture this. The inky black sea. Its waves rising like dark giants. The ship, a brave but battered soul, creaking and groaning as it fights to stay afloat. Lightning cracks across the heavens, illuminating the terror on an artist's face.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bartleby. An artist at sea.
Go on, cousin. Perhaps some Byron or Wordsworth will set the stage.
Byron. That's scandalous philandery. No words will show surface to us, you say. Set the stage for our tale of love, ambition, greed, and death!
Go on.
One who was suffering tumult in his soul, yet failed to seek the sure relief of prayer, went forth his course surrendering to the care of the fierce wind while midday lightning prowled, insidiously, untimely thunder growled, while trees dim seed in frenzied numbers, tears lingering remnant of their yellow hair, shivering wolves surprised with darkness, howled. I said the sun were not. He raised his eyes, swordsman for that instant did appear. Large space of purest sky, short disc, shield of tranquility, invisible, unlooked for, minister of providential goodness, ever neat.
I am a fragment upon this chaos, yet in this tempest there is beauty, a light, divine, breaking through turmoil, fleeting harmony. There lies my destination. Perhaps my art will find purpose there.
Kind soul.
May it bring you comfort.
You're no ordinary traveler. Most seem to notice me but little, as if they bear an aversion to the dispute. Very few are willing to part with their precious coin.
No coin can compare to the fleeting strokes of grandeur of storms and sunsets. Transient speaks to the soul. We are but vessels striving to capture its essence.
Tell me, artist, what drives you to chase such fleeting visions? The world often turns a blind eye to beauty, consumed as it is by its greed and mundane needs.
Perhaps it is a defiance, a refusal to let moments of wonder fade unnoticed. If I can preserve even a fragment, I've made the ephemeral eternal.
How noble. Yet a burden. Does the weight not weary you? To see what others cannot, to seek what they ignore.
At times, but it also sustains me. Each stroke of this brush is like a bridge to something greater. And you, what is it you truly see as you sit here amidst the passing travelers?
Well, like you, I'm an observer. I see the very ebb and flow of life, its joys and its sorrows, its greed and its vanity, and sometimes its fleeting kindnesses.
Perhaps we are not so different. Two witnesses to life's passing splendor.
Take heart, artist. The world needs people who remind it to see. May your journey bring light in the darkest corners. There is an inn up ahead where the path meets the edge of the city. Do avoid the counter-runs of the soup, lest you intend your next experience to be stomach pains.
Thank you for the advice. I'll be sure to stick to the lentil or potato soup.
Welcome, traveler. You look weary. Sit. I'll bring you soup and bread.
Thank you, kind one.
Is potato soup not to your liking?
I fear I cannot pay. I gave my last coin to a young pauper.
No coin, no soup for you. Red, you know the rules.
Rofina, he's clearly traveled far, surely.
Surely nothing. We're not the charity girl. Do you think I can afford to feed every ragamuffin and unfortunate soul who stumbles in from the road?
Perhaps then a trade. I am an artist. One of my works could grace your walls, adding to the sensible ambiance of your establishment.
Ambiance? What ambiance do you think these people care for? They want beer in their mugs and meat on their plates, not pretty pictures on walls.
But Rofina, sometimes a bit of beauty can lift even the heaviest of spirits.
Beauty? What use is beauty to those who toil every day? This world rewards strength and coin, not the ideal whims of an artist who has no means to pay his way. No suit for you.
And yet, even the strongest find solace in moments of beauty. It's not weakness to be moved by the ephemeral.
Words. That's all you artists have. Words and empty promises. I have no time for such nonsense. Ren, stop coddling him or you'll be just as useless as he is.
Rofina, please!
Enough! Out with you unless you have something of worth.
Perhaps these scrolls hold value to you now.
Fine. Let him stay.
A meal well earned, wouldn't you say, dear artist? But why stop there? Imagine your art on display all over the city, your name on the lips of all, blushing ladies overcome by the ferocity of your talents. Well, I have exactly what you need to sharpen your skill, to enhance your aesthetic. Behold, a tool so extraordinary it transforms your every stroke into a masterpiece.
Heard such promises before, and they often ring hollow.
Sir, I don't think we should
But this
trust
is no
her.
ordinary promise, dear artist. You see, this brush has been passed through the hands of artistic legends and has bona fide testimonials.
Bona fide testimonials, you say? I'm listening.
First, the great Exekius, master of Greek pottery and painting. His black figure vases had style. He wrote, "With this brush I have captured the gods and goddesses themselves." Each line flowed as though guided by the hands of Apollo. Imagine channeling the divine touch, artist.
Zekias. Impressive words. True, of course.
True as the stars above, but let's move on. Albert Dürer, a titan of German Renaissance art, he wrote this of the brush. "In its fibers I have found the precision to mirror nature's majesty. Each stroke became a revelation." Nature's majesty, artist. Could you refuse such a gift?
His paintings and prints often spoke of genius. Perhaps he saw what I have yet to see.
And finally, Vincent van Gogh, a man who lived and breathed his art. In a letter to his brother Theo, he wrote, "I dream my painting and my brush. This blessed tool paints my dreams. The only time I feel alive is when I'm painting." Imagine holding such a tool, one that carries the spirit of creation itself.
Such a gift. Why offer it to me? What are the costs of this extraordinary tool?
A fair exchange. Your talent for this tool. Dogs on it. Review it if you wish. It's a bargain by any measure. You should sign it false before my master changes her mind.
It is holy.
Sign it, dear artist, and all your dreams will come true. Your name will be proclaimed just like that of Exekias, Albert Dürer, and Van Gogh.
Reach the covenant. My talent is yours in exchange for this wondrous brush.
A shadowy figure with a contract. Pray tell, what hallmark of romanticism will your story captivate me with next? Will the artist meet a beautiful young baker and set aside his paintbrushes to participate in a pie making contest with her?
Martha. You speak nonsense. Will not unrequited love be more compelling?
Think of the young Werther and his despair.
In epistolary novel culminating with 2 pistols. Oh, good God, I hope your young artist has more sense.
Mr. Bertram and I kindly refer to this next part of the tale as the mistress.
Well, go on. No need to vex me with suspense.
As you wish, Martha. The artist did not reside long in the city before his talents garnered the attention of Mr. Dunkelhertz, of coal and iron tycoon.
Mr. Dunkelhertz happened upon the young artist running paintings of the city's architecture. A crowd of a dozen or so passed-by, stopped to watch the artist's work.
A mere exchange of words later, and the artist was under the employ of the tycoon. He had been appointed rooms atop of nearby buildings overlooking the cold and industrial landscape of the city.
There was a desperate need in the city for beauty.
And Mr. Dunkelhertz capitalized on this further.
Indeed, he served as the art dealer. He greedily auctioned off each new exquisite artwork to the new highest bidder, retaining the largest shares of proceeds for himself.
shake sense of foreboding. Am I a fool to believe that the art produced by this wondrous brush is truly my own? How naive I was, enthralled by the sprawling immensity of the city, its endless motion, its mechanical hum. I thought it a symphony, and now it's a dirge. Smoke and steel choke skies where stars once danced. These towers prison more than they inspire. Mr. Dunkelherz, his patronage at first seemed a gift from God, but now I see the strings, the shadows beneath his affable mask. Price have I paid for this gilded cage? Fear I tread dangerous road to ruin.
My dear artists, are you ready for your trial?
Strugglers, I must frankly confess that my mind is overcome with trepidation.
It is simply a case of the jitters before your big night. Put aside your concerns, as you shall very shortly bask in the adoration you so richly deserve.
Adoration? Not sure I'm deserving of any of it. These works, born of a restless spirit. You? What is it you truly seek from them?
Seek? Why, success, my boy. The world craves beauty, and with your brush, you provide it. Is it so wrong to reap the rewards of your own genius? Pluck up your spirits. Your adoring public awaits, eager to witness your latest masterpieces. The show tonight will be a splendid success, and you shall very shortly be wealthy beyond your imagination.
Well, it means little if one's so starved, Mr. Dunkelherz. I must tell you, it will be my last night in the city. After the show, I do intend to leave.
Leave! Surely you jest, my boy. The city has made you. Put aside your concerns for the workings of capitalism.
I appreciate your ministrations, your support of my artistic endeavors. It's just my heart no longer stirs for these industrial vistas. I long to return to nature, to the sublime and spiritual landscapes that first called me to create.
Think of the opportunities that await. The prestige, the fortune. You cannot throw it all away.
What good is fortune if my inspiration withers? These smokestacks, this endless gray, suffocate me. Crave the forests, the mountains, the endless skies. Only there can my spirit breathe.
Listen to me, my boy. Stay, and I will see to it that your share of tonight's profits are doubled. No, tripled even.
Gilded cage, still a cage, Mr. Dunkelherz. Not sacrifice my soul for its bars.
Think this through, my boy. The wilderness may seem romantic, but it is harsh and unforgiving. Here you are loved. You are celebrated. Do not cast aside what so many dream of achieving.
So just so happens, I have thought it through. My decision is made.
Very well. Come now. The hour grows late, and the public is awaiting you. I will, however, change your mind on this matter before the evening is over. Come now! Ladies and gentlemen of the gallery, I would like to introduce you to the genius behind these marvels, our esteemed artist. The auction will begin within the hour.
My dear artist, I have traveled from Bremen to behold your brushwork. It does not disappoint, surpassing that of even John Singer Sargent.
Oh, thank you for the kind words, miss.
Modern Becker, Paula, Modern Becker. My father insists I become a teacher like my sisters.
Sensible profession. Teaching.
I suppose. But like you, my passion leads me to painting. Father did a allot me a small studio space within our home. With or without his approval, though, I intend to abscond to Berlin at the end of winter for a drawing and painting course.
Oh, and where will you be staying in Berlin?
My mother has found me willing to provide me with a room.
But you are just a maiden. It is unseemly for you to travel alone. Best that you leave the painting to the men.
Follow your passion where it leads you, Miss Morrison Becker. I will be sure to seek out news of your successes.
Thank you. Have a blessed evening.
My artist, you speak as if there is no beauty left in the city to inspire your brush. Well, I must tell you that your intention is flawed. There remains yet one Callipygian beauty. May I introduce you to Seraphina? Is she not the fairest creature?
You sent away with words, Miss Leatherheads. At last I get to greet the artist who has captured his beauty amidst the bleakness of our city. These works are extraordinary.
You're much too kind. It's become a rather unfortunate struggle to discern beauty here, but if it lingers if one looks closely enough.
And your eyes must scrutinize that beauty closer. Am I wrong?
Come now, Seraphina, let us not monopolize the artist's time. To the artist, the visionary who continues to bring light to our dark city.
To the artist, may continue to indulge in beauty.
Indeed, Seraphina, I feel that beauty has left a powerful impression upon my heart. Forgive me. I must hasten back to my studio.
Do you see the effect that you have on him?
Yes, he clearly fancies me.
I need him here in this city, not running off to some god-forsaken wilderness.
Are you asking me to seduce the artist?
I am asking you to ensure that he sees the comfort that the city has to offer. Use your charm, your considerable assets.
I am listening. And in return,
A generous sum, enough to set you up comfortably for years.
delightful lover. I will enjoy going in his eyes. He's a very handsome man.
Yes, bewilder his senses and inspire his brush. Just be sure that he has not learned of our arrangement.
Do not fear, Mr. Duckleheads. Be very demure on that account.
Ladies and gentlemen of the gallery, let the auction begin. These masterpieces will not wait forever. On your way in, some of you were handed some money. Yes, yes. It's time to put that to use. We will start our bidding here. A painting of eggs, scrambled eggs. We will start the bidding at 400 marks. Do I see 400 marks out in the crowd? 400 marks. 400 marks.
400.
400 marks. I believe we're going to be selling for 400 marks. Going once, going twice. Sold for 400 marks. Moving on is a cat. Shall we start bidding on this hat at 200 marks? Do I see 200 marks in the crowd? 200 marks! Do you have a contestant for 200 marks?
500.
500 marks! My, what a wonderful offer. And remember, all of this immediately goes into the pocket of the artist. Are we staying at 500 marks for the cat? We go 1,000 marks for the cat. Going once.
1,001.
1,001 for the cat. Going 1,500.
1,600.
1,600.
1650.
1,651.
1,651. Going once.
1670.
1,670. That is not enough. I'm introduced you to one artist tonight. However, we have a new up-and-coming artist, hailing from the exotic lands of Alaska. An ex-military general. I would like to bring you Robert Ross. We will be giving a live demonstration, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, Mr. Ross.
Welcome to the Art of Painting with Robert Paul Ross. This painting is clearly not happening. Okay, put that down there. Here we go. I've already covered the painting with a nice base coat of liquid white. See, I like to use my 2-inch brush here. So we're gonna do a little winter scene. It's gonna get so chilly in here, you're gonna need your jacket. And as you said, I'm from Alaska, so I've seen a lot of winter. So we'll call this winter scene, let's call it Polar Bear in a Snowstorm. So we're gonna take a little titanium white. We're gonna tap it, put some paint down there in the first. You start at the outer edge, and we're gonna work on the snow that's up in the sky, falling, flying every which way. And we're gonna work our way into the edge of the canvas. Very gentle. You gotta compress the canvas. Get the canvas up a lot. Now in this scene, we're gonna have a happy little polar bear. I'm gonna use some crystal white in this case. Polar bear will be down here. He's frolicking around here in the foreground. This happy little polar bear, there's no wrong place to put him. It's your world. You put things where you want in your world. The last thing we're gonna do is down here in the corner, we're gonna have a bunch of snow. Lots and lots of snow, an entire snow drift, you might call it. But happy little snow. Happy little snow drift. And the last thing I want to do before we end our show today is remind all of you, have it down here, the real key to my show, pays my bills, it's merchandise. Merchandise and merchandise. Get your Bob Ross t-shirts, your Bob Ross paint, Bob Ross.
Let's pause our narrative here for a ball moment.
Right, now, what a Rebecca girl. Word is they just dedicated a museum for her friend. Is that the same lass?
Indeed, the very same woman.
She was a bit subversive, that one. What, with the nude self-portraits and all.
Many bad calumnies were spread about her.
Yet others applaud her gumption. Must a modern woman be held captive by the outdated restrictions of their gender?
Oh, speaking of gender, what of the femme fatale nurse, Serafina? Did she sink her claws into the young artist?
I will not worry you with an extended recital of the days immediately following the auction.
Suffice it to say, she paid a visit to the artist's apartment and they shared a nightcap.
Really? And is that all they shared, Mr. Bertram?
You are correct. They shared his bed the very same night.
Mr. Bertram?
She quickly became his lover and entreated the artist to continue on his service to Mr. Donkerhurst. A month quickly passed by and their bliss was disrupted.
Young men, their minds so easily swayed by rolling they. Do tell what happened next.
You hold still, Serafina. Light is perfect in your face just now.
Hold still any longer. I'll become a statue. Do you intend to sculpt me next?
Perhaps sculpture cannot capture that fire in your eyes.
stay in the city for your point of view?
Staying here means being near you, then yes, I'll abandon my plans.
It's agreed then. Perhaps one day we can speak of something more permanent. Marriage, even?
Serafina, I truly mean that.
Perhaps. You will have to stay and find out.
It's wait. Best portrait yet. Thanks to you.
It's beautiful. As are you, my devoted artist.
You know. Who's this mark on your skin?
It's nothing.
Nothing. It must have some meaning.
It's a relic of the past, nothing more.
Serafina, just tell me.
It's a relic of what it once was. Courtesan.
Of course. Why didn't you tell me? Should Uncle retire you?
How could she accuse me of such? That life is behind me now, I swear it.
Sent you to my studio that night, didn't he? How much of this is even real?
It's true, all of it. Whatever Dunkel has his intentions, my heart was, it remains my own. Please, you must believe me.
Believe you? This entire city roots in deception. Perhaps I should just take heed of Aristotle's example and flee to the far country to meditate on the wickedness of feminine wiles.
Tokyo, please, I love you.
Love? Love built on lies. It's no love at all. I need to be alone. Trade. Laughter. Smile. Her. Touch. Now. Torment me. Poison. Serafina. My muse. I rebuke thee. They're all here. Watching. Mocking. You! All of you! Are you the one? Policeman, proud and upright. Land ho! A sailor taking her in the aft. Ship. Perhaps priest, sanctifying her betrayal at the altar. Serafina, my angel of wives that stands with all of you. And but coxcomb, set I woe. Dare parade her through the streets like she's some kind of trophy.
Calm yourself, artist. Can't you see she's in distress?
Please, you must believe it. I've been searching
Lies.
for you.
Always lies. Found your next conquest, didn't you? Tell me. She pledged her undying love to you as well?
Please, you must believe me.
Silence! Harlot! See it in your eyes. Both of you.
You mangy.
Oh, the tragic genius reduced to this. How poetic.
You mean peace, Uncle Hertz?
Tell me, artist, does Does the stench of your own failure inspire you as much as your precious Serafina?
I have nothing more to say to you.
Peace. Peace is for the content, my boy, not those that have squandered their talents. But lucky for you, I'm a generous man. I come to offer you salvation.
Salvation. More horns to log with such as yourself. Spare me your false.
1 year, artist. 1 year of your talent devoted to me. You will paint as you have never painted before. Of course, your cut will be modest. You do owe me, after all.
Never. I'd rather rot in the cell. Sell my soul to you again.
So be it. Rot, then. I wonder, though, artist, how long your precious Serafina will be smitten with the ruined man.
Dinner time.
Red is lousy with mold.
This is about the earthquake. Actually, the ship received only our finest hospitality.
Conditions in this jail are impulsive.
You'll eat whatever I bring you soon. They always get about this guy.
Serafina.
Quiet. Regular, we don't have much time. Come on. Focus only. Keep your head down. Do not stop until we get outside.
Serafina.
Precious time, I implore thee to move quickly. Leave the city. Perhaps we'll meet again. Know this, I truly did love you and turned knuckleheads' money but a fortnight ago.
You've been forthright.
Find the artist! He could not have gotten far!
Run my artist! They wrecked!
After him!
He left on the goddamn cliff. There. I see his battered body be scattered away by the current. Don't make this about that fall. Damn. Dumbledore will not be pleased by this.
Well, alas, that is an abrupt end to your tale, so
And
he died, did he not?
The artist survived the fall. He was only mostly dead.
mostly dead is marginally alive.
Inconceivable! Tinkerbell, the hour is growing late if your story's mostly done.
Franc miles from the city.
Francs miles?
Madam, the term for the imperial mile?
Before the metric system became fashionable, the countryside was splendid. Rolling hills stretched to the horizon. The water of the river sparkled in the late afternoon sun. Young Lenore happened upon the unconscious artist while tending goats.
Papa used to say the land was patient. It waits for us to shape it, to nurture it, to make it our own. When he passed, he left me more than this land. He left me his work, the apothecary, and the weight of his dreams. Dreams are heavy things for a woman to carry. I am my father's daughter, and the whispers in the village remind me daily. Lenore is alone, without a male guardian to administer protection on her behalf. Alone, as if tending goats and brewing remedies requires a man's hand. Let them whisper, this land is mine, and these hills are my refuge. What's this? Someone! A man! Why hit the lips? Thank be to God. You've been through something, haven't you? What brought you here, stranger?
Hervina. Oh,
My name is Lenore, sir. What misery sent you to bring you to my riverbank?
city. Contract. Oh,
Contract?
rats. More.
Hush now, save your strength, I implore.
Pleasure to meet you. Your ribs.
Your ribs will require time to mend. Let's get you indoors. Can you stand?
Perhaps I have the strength.
My humble cabin to rock away. You can rest in it.
The weeks passed quickly as the talented apothecary tended to the artist's injuries. She healed his body, but his soul remained.
Thanks with puffs.
That stew smells splendid.
A village where you could go stew. Inconceivable.
Times, they are changing now. Industry and urbanization have brought about new opportunities for women.
This may be so in the city, but here, female artisans are less welcome to apply their skills. Only educating the children is seen as tolerable and proper for young women, such as myself.
Others should not criticize what they don't understand. The traditional ways are rapidly aging as times they are changing.
Your artistic temperament has brought joy to this gloomy home. I've quite enjoyed it in a sense. Your injuries are almost fully recovered. I suppose it will be long into tired this prosaic life and return to the city.
More than just my body was assailed by my stay in the city. Wherever my journey takes me next, I'm not involved in noise, ambition, corruption of that
guided travelers for centuries. Perhaps it guided you to where you meant to be.
Soul is no longer sorrow laden. Saints and maiden have healed my heart as well as my body.
This busy word you know.
Nor would it please you further if I stayed here with you?
I didn't want to stay with me.
As you wish, forevermore.
Oh, how lovely. I can almost see it now.
This ale is getting good. You couldn't even tell it was 3 years.
3 beautiful, beautiful years.
Well, 3 years? What could have happened in 3 years?
Drink and watch.
Thank you, my dear. You've taken to this quiet life well. I never imagined an artist tending goats rather than remedying inherent images of them.
Or did I, but never been happier.
It appears what carries away.
I will get her some.
You would no doubt create them when you were like his father.
And as beautiful and full of life as his mother.
Will you teach him how to paint?
Soon enough, I will teach him to capture the fleeting beauty of nature like Monet, to paint the world as he perceives it. I will teach him to eschew the tenets of romanticism and realism.
He may need to learn how to walk first realities and impressionism, my dear.
Very true. I will treasure every moment of watching him grow.
Oh, how lovely. And they all lived happily ever after.
One more significant event remains to recount.
I find the details of this event difficult to narrate.
All right, well, do tell me, Mr. Bertram, did the wee baby grow up to be an artist as well?
Yes, from a certain point of view.
Shall I do the honors, Bartram?
By all means, Barnaby.
Ah. Listen to this. Lenore, the artist, and Wolfgang are enjoying a peaceful picnic at the sunny middle edge of the forest. Lenore sits on a blanket reading a book, while the artist and Wolfgang paint in plain air at their easels. A gentle breeze steals the leaves as the sound of bird songs fill the air.
What are you reading? Right here.
It's called the House of Mirth.
The Old Testament tells us that the heart of fools is in the house child. What is it you want with me?
We've come to remind you of your obligation, the contract you eagerly signed all those years ago. Your husband promised to complete one final task for us, to paint a portrait of my master, and then his service is complete. It's all there in the fine print.
Portrait? That's all? Let's be done with this then.
What a peculiar way to call the painting.
My master is at times eccentric, but maybe once you're done with this meager task, paint a tasteful new portrait of me. My master suggests the backdrop of the mountains is the painting. Follow her up the path. Lenore and the boy must stay here so as to not distract you from your task.
Sorry that our picnic has been cut short by this. We'll return shortly.
Remember my love.
Here. So be it. Let's be done with this then. Countenance. You're dead. No. Lenore. Okay.
Wait!
Serafina. My eyes deceive me.
Because not, dear Alice. I've been watching you from afar, and it brings me such joy to see the life that you made. Without me. His time has not yet come. Take mine in his
No.
stead.
I'll let you do this.
I love you and willingly face the unknown in your stead.
No. No.
Let me do this.
No.
Wait.
Serafina, please. No.
Come.
No.
Save me, God. Here's how I want to love. Come, Mr. Connor. Come on, save me, God.
Oh my God. It's true. The laws really did love him.
Indeed, she did. And Serafina's sacrifice allowed my mother and father to reside in the country for many, many years.
Mr. Bertram, if I could have one.
Your mother and father! Oh,
Martha, my God-given name is Wolfgang Bertram.
well, this really does give a new meaning to a surprise ending. Oh,
Yeah, Bertram claims I am the theatrical one.
Now that the cat is out of the bag, I have an offer for you, Wolfgang Bertram.
Is that?
The very same divine tool.
Divine, you say? How many souls has this cursed brush ruined, pray tell? Like you, Lord of Lord, it is not a loving job ruining this bag. I soundly reject your overture.
you go back from whence you came. Fork I like my shotgun.
Might I suggest a solution to avoid violence?
Who might you be?
My name is Lynn Ward. I'm an American. My wife and I are residing in this region while I enter a National Art Academy.
Oh, really? Another artist?
Indeed. I'm studying the fine art and cinematography and wood engraving.
Oh, lovely. Well, I have an offer for you, young artist. I have exactly what you need to sharpen your skill and
There is no need to persuade me. I listened to the entire tale of Stephen and understand the consequences. My only request was no more, as I choose the year when your master shall return for me to render his portrait.
Have you lost your marbles? That paintbrush nearly set my father to his grave.
Yeah.
received his first commissioned work.
God's Man became America's first wordless graphic novel, published in October 1929, the week before the Wall Street crash. In its first 4 years, it sold over 20,000 copies in 6 editions.
Ward successfully published 5 more novels and woodcuts over the 1930s. Over the course of his career, he illustrated novels such as Les Miserables and Frankenstein, illustrated and wrote children's books, and illustrated books written by his wife, Nan McNair.
His works have been praised and inspired by Beat Generation poet Allen Ginsberg, filmmaker Guillermo del Toro,